So we have another magic moment here at European Championship. I have a very nice super driver and yeah, whatever. I will just tell you, welcome Bram Chardon.
Big pleasure.
So nice that you took time to come here.
Yeah.
I saw you, of course, at the marathon today because it's the marathon day. And you are so super focused, and it's like you have a bubble around you. You don't even see anything else. It's just like this. How do you do to get in your bubble and
Well, for us, especially for me today, it was just having my goals clear. I was very much focused on doing a good marathon, especially after Aachen, where I was disappointed after obstacle 2 to be out of the competition. And I think coming into the bubble, as you say, is also something you have to learn over the years. And me being the son of Swärdh and competing with him from very young age at indoor World Cups, at World Equestrian Games, made me sort of getting used to the pressure and to learn yourself to get that focus. And I think the mistake in Aachen helped me here to become more and more focused.
Humble also.
Yeah, as well.
Everything can happen. I think that since you also are the number one, you won the World Cup last year, and that has given you more comfort and just, well, I can do it. I have my own driver, if you know what I mean.
No, definitely.
You're not someone's son. You are own person, own driver, and you perform yourself.
Yeah, definitely. And I don't need, I never had the will to prove myself to be my own. If they say, well, you're good because you're the son of Swärdh, I agree.
Yeah, of course.
He helped me with everything, and he helped me with where I am now. And even though we had an accident today, I think his focus is already on my result for tomorrow, which makes us stronger as a team as well. But it's. I think the World Cup was a big victory for me, the biggest one so far with the horses, and I had a very good season. And you can say that during Riesenbeck and Saumur, where everything went well, it maybe was needed. Okay, not in this kind of a mistake, but to get a little mistake in Aachen to come back to earth and push yourself a little harder, because maybe the competitions before the team was going very nicely and I thought, well, I just keep this line, and I wasn't looking enough for improvements. And then in Aachen you have the mistake, which was unfortunately to happen.
That helped you maybe today to really, and you have all the best horses also today.
Yes,
that also changes things.
The grey horse, of course, which we all know. The grey horse made a big difference for me. And in the team, he is very good, but also for me, mentally, to go into the marathon with him gives you a lot of confidence.
Would you sell him?
Never.
Never.
No.
I'm so happy to hear that, because as I think of horses, I'm not a competitor, as you know. I will, if you have a horse, you have the horse.
Yeah.
And you also, on your level, you change his horses to get the best out of it.
Yeah.
It's so nice to hear that. I will never sell it.
No, this one, it's a special story. He wasn't for sale at Dobrovic either. Dobron didn't want to sell him. Then we asked if there would be an option, because he would help me so much as I moved over from the pony teams. And then they said, well, to you we will. And then they sold it to us. We got it, and since then he's been everywhere. With my father in his indoor team, with me in my indoor team, bringing me the World Cup victory, bringing me many marathon results. And just look at today, after Aachen, where you made a crash, to finish second in the marathon like this with these drivers. It's I can say it's mainly because of him.
It's so nice with all the horses. I really, when you see the driving horses, and especially today through my lens, you see they're so happy, many of them, and they just do whatever the driver says. It's just forward. It's so nice. It's really nice, and it's like it should be. There was no one pushed it too hard.
Yeah.
No one did. Like, you know what I mean, with the whip and with the, it was like fair sport. Today was very good.
It's also because of the course designer. A big compliment for him, because if we look at the obstacles, they're quite old. The ones here, and it was quite difficult for him to make a challenging course. They put the necessarily knockdowns on the obstacles, so we would be slightly more careful for the pulls, because they were not so fixed anymore in the ground. Everything was a bit loose. But he made a line which everybody could go through normally. You can see from the 41 competitors, one didn't compete at all, and there's only one turnover. We never want turnover, but okay, on this level many accidents can happen, and I think the way he designed it made it possible for everybody to have a day like this.
It was a pleasure that you took time and come here, especially telling me about the bubbles, and that we all have to think about that sometimes. You have to go in your bubble and do your things. And big luck for tomorrow.
Thank you.
And maybe we meet him again for a little medal. Who knows?
Maybe smiling or crying here. It's so
we will
possible.
see. Would you like him to smile or cry? Of course, we will like smiling. Thank you so much. Talk to you all soon. Bye.
Bye-bye.